Hello, welcome back to the Full Streaks Podcast, episode 3. I'm Big Drew. This is Craig.
CJ or Craig.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome all. So, how was your weekend? How was your holiday? Let's start off with that.
Holiday wasn't bad. Played a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah, we did.
Like a lot. Like
too
an
much.
aggressive amount.
Just way too much.
It's okay. Guns got done though. We had double XP for everything, and
yeah,
I got a lot of guns ranked up. And we'll see. I got my STG done, my MP40, my automaton.
Your automaton, your car.
Yeah, car got gold. PPSH got gold. I think they're the best looking gold guns. Honestly,
they are.
They look really good.
I mean, I gotta say, the gold in this game is a little different, but I like how a lot of the weapons have the black accents to contrast it.
And if there was more black accents on more guns, like the STG looks terrible. If it had some black accents, it would probably look okay.
The Itra Burst looks so good gold.
Does it? I don't want to do it.
Oh, I don't want to do it either. Okay, so with a little bit of background that we just got from the holidays, let's chat about people using smokes in non-respawn game modes.
Okay, so smokes are for competitive. We'll just put it that way. We're here playing pubs. We don't even have league play yet. Stop using the smokes. Relax. You're as long as you're not working as a team, y'all are tactfully getting ready for league play or to play challengers or whatever, and y'all are going over strats and smoking stuff. There's no need to smoke anything. Typically, you're not coordinating with your team, and you're just throwing a smoke for your own good, and it's hindering other people.
Yep. I think if it's nice to have a smoke class, especially like let's say you're running you're running with 6 people, including yourself. If you can coordinate and you're not just straight up blocking lines of sight that are useful for your teammates, it's a good idea. But if you're using smokes just so you can get across, you're not helping your team.
You're
at
selfish.
all. You're very selfish. You are. Like let's say you're the last. You and another person are the last live, and you still have your smoke. Adequate time to use it. You want to save your ass so you're not getting into like your teammate into a 2v1 or a 3v1 situation.
Yeah, good with that.
Smokes aren't broken in this game, so in competitive you'll see them.
Yeah,
I do think smokes are a good way to control the map.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it doesn't help your team.
It absolutely is a great way to control the map, and it does help your team in a competitive setting. We're here playing pubs. There's no need to be doing that. And when you're getting off of work and coming home to play a couple games of pubs with your friends, you don't need to be smoking a lane. It's unnecessary. You want to do that in league play? Go for it, man. Do your thing. I won't be in league play because I'm not there. I'm not doing that.
You want to talk about your 28 kill game?
I had a pretty good game of Search and Destroy. It was 3v6 on Gravatu, and I had just started using the 2-shot bar. And I think it's really dumb. It
is.
2 shots at I think any distance, and I got a lot of people. It was a lot of patience, a lot of tactical big brain plays because my team was dead.
Yeah, sorry.
But I mean, it's the best game I think I've ever had. I think 28 is my best. I had a game of 28 in Modern Warfare 2019 as well.
I think the most that I've gotten so far was 22, 23.
I think you had a 23 kill game.
Yeah. I mean, I've been switching over from using all the meta guns to just going back to my roots and just sniping and having a good time. When somebody pulls out, like especially on DOS House, shotgun with a riot shield, it's done, it's over. This we'll touch the shotguns in a little bit. We have an order of operations here that we want to go through. I've been having so much fun with snipers in this game. That shot on Castle was
That was really good.
anyway.
It's on his TikTok, by the way.
It is,
that guy CJ.
and yes, it is. I have been uploading quite a bit to TikTok. I'm straying away from uploading to YouTube because I don't see the viewership on YouTube.
Sure.
I don't know if it's just how the shorts algorithm works.
Yeah, it's how it goes. I mean, you can't do anything, but I mean, you can eventually promote it. But other than that, it's not like you can make the algorithm do what you want. You can put some hashtags in there. That's about all you got.
So, leading into our second, I want to talk now. I'm not an Optic fanboy. I like the team. I like Hex. I like how they play Call of Duty and they grind, even with the streaming and content side of everything. But you have to say, Scump winning the 100K solo dolo against Aiden.
Yeah, a guy who plays Warzone for a living.
They had 2 years of just knowledge compared to Scump.
Yeah, Scump plays Warzone on the side, you know. Aiden's playing it for
play
8+ hours.
Warzone.
Yeah. It's really crazy to see that kind of a talent, you know. And it's unfortunate that generation, it's getting older, and eventually they're gonna have to make way for the younger guys, you know. Dashy coming up, he's got the gun skill. I don't know what it is. I want the guy to win a chip, man.
I do too, but you know, at the same time, you have Illy, Shotzi, Dashy, and Scump now. Scump is the old man of that group. He's the leader.
Yeah.
He is their COD father, I guess you can say.
Sure.
I mean, Rambo Ray was his, so it's only fair that he passes down the knowledge that Rambo gave him.
He should, and I think he will. I mean, Seth's not really a dumb guy from the looks of like what we see, you know, but
he's a goofball.
He is, but I feel like he's got a lot of knowledge, especially COD related knowledge, that he can pass on to some of these younger guys. And we say these younger guys, but Illy and Shotzi played Halo, right?
Yeah, he played Halo for a couple of years.
Illy's been playing like S&D wagers and tournaments for years. My man's not new to the scene. He's just newly a pro because he turned 18.
Yeah. Well, he's 20 now.
Yeah, so he's only a couple years in.
Yeah, he's only been in the scene since Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Fully. So, I mean, these guys are going to be running Call of Duty here in a couple, you know? Like,
I mean, they already have a ring.
They do.
That's impressive.
You brought it up to my attention, like, I think right before the holidays. Like, this should be Scump's last Call of Duty. He has too much pressure on him. He could stream and still hold. Like, he was playing Halo, and he was holding 15, almost 16,000 people playing Halo.
He's a great streamer. He's a great streamer. He's got a great personality. I don't want to see him go. He's played professional Call of Duty as long as I've watched pro Call of Duty, you know. But I mean, he's getting older. We want to see him win another ring before he goes out.
Yes,
and I'm sure that's what his plan is too. It's just unfortunate the events that unfold, you know. And hopefully this is the year. I hope he gets it. I hope he goes out on good terms, and is happy with the way that he ends it, if he ends it.
Yeah, I mean, like, coming after winning the 100K solo dolo, him and I forgot who was on his team, they won the 50K boom tournament.
Yeah,
that was hosted right after it.
Yeah, my man won back-to-back tournaments. One Warzone, one multiplayer. That's amazing.
That's nuts.
I mean, that kind of versatility. Like, it's a completely different play style, you know?
It is. Well, okay, so let's talk about Warzone and the changes coming over.
Okay.
Because of the fact that the new Warzone map is going to be using the Vanguard engine. Right. It's no longer going to be the Modern Warfare engine. So, I mean, now they can actually go and play Warzone and not feel like they're
playing a different game.
Losing track. Yeah.
Sure. It's going to be weird seeing Cold War guns still being used and a lot of Modern Warfare guns still being used.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what makes Warzone different, you know?
It is.
having that many different weapons to choose from. There's no other BR that does that.
No, not at all. But a guy who used to play BRs to now just back on Call of Duty multiplayer, search and destroy, maybe a little bit of ship hoss here and there. I give it a shot. If it plays anything like how Vanguard's playing, I give it a shot.
Yeah, I don't see me playing more than 2 games to try the new map out and check it out. Like, I don't see me getting into it.
No, I don't see myself getting into it either.
Anything can happen. I'm not against it happening. I'm just saying I've played enough Warzone to know that I don't really care for Warzone. That's all. Yeah.
Also, are we going to bring up the fact that we're now in Alaska?
Well, no. We're just going to let them enjoy the view with us.
Okay. Well, the Aurora Borealis on top of what seems to be my house in upstate New York right now seems absolutely great.
Yeah.
The weather up here is nuts. Let's transition to some of the weapons in Call of Duty.
What have you been having fun with here recently?
All right. So, again, I'm going to bring up the car. The car is a monster. It has some of the best ADS time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you spec it out the right way. A lot of people like to go with the second barrel, the larger hitbox.
That's me.
That's you. But if you can consistently get like middle torso and up, that third barrel that increases ADS time by like 15% mixed with the fabric grip, you're going to be hitting nasty shots. Well, on top of that,
you'll be aiming faster. Hitting the shots is up to everybody.
Up to everybody else. Yeah, it's up to the game. But you'll be, if you can get consistent with it, you'll see the improvements that are happening.
Sure.
In one of my clips on TikTok, I was using the Rat. The Rat is a nice sidearm to have.
Sure.
Am I being squished? No.
Okay. You're being extended. Your head was getting
Thank you.
off.
Oh, it was?
Because you scooted up and you were like,
oh, I'm sorry. Well,
it's all good. I got to straighten out.
The Rat was a very good sidearm to have, but you could tell that it did not have the range that the 1911 has.
That thing is nuts, dude. You 2-shot people a lot up close with the damage mags and 3-shot.
I don't even have the damage mags.
Yeah, you 3-shot most of the time. Other than that, at any range, it's pretty nuts.
The pistols, a lot of Black Ops 2, nobody used the sidearm. They always used the knife.
False. That 5.7
was I the only one that did that?
5.7 TAC 45, some of the best pistols we've ever had. That 5.7 had a 20-round magazine, and you could hop with it. The TAC 45 was your heavier hitting sidearm. I didn't use
the TAC 45 was the automatic, right?
No, that was the Cap 45. The TAC 45 was the tan and black one.
Oh, yeah,
and then you had the Executioner revolver shotgun.
I use that slot. I use the knife, whatever, because I like to have perk 1 and perk 3 greed, or perk 2 greed, whatever one. And I would just use a ballista. Not a ballista. The
DSR?
Yes.
I didn't like that. I like the ballista more than the DSR. I could never get the timing right. It always felt weird to me for the DSR.
It always felt a little chunky.
Yeah. I could never find the sweet spot, but with the ballista, I liked running iron sights on the ballista. When I was just having fun, it was just, I don't know, something different, something you didn't see all the time. And
I got into with one of my old buddies. We decided to join up on a league that was headquarters snipers only.
Okay.
That was the worst time I've ever had.
Yeah,
I will never do it again. 3 games, it was just people just absolutely demolishing us.
Yeah, I'm sure
they had the spawns.
Yeah, snipers only is crazy. There's a lot of potential spawn trapping that can be done with just snipers. If people can hit their shots, it's potentially pretty nuts.
I want them to bring back headquarters, but that's just
headquarters is a fun game mode. I never really got to understand it fully. I never understood the strats fully. I understand the concept of the game, but I don't know. I never got it fully. I had fun playing it. I think it's a good respawn. I think it's a top 5 respawn of all time. I'd agree. I'd like to see it back. I'd like to play it this year.
I would. So your respawn of choice was always CTF.
Hardpoint and CTF. We'll put them
Hardpoint
both
CTF.
there. Yeah. And
Okay.
Uplink.
Mine, when Black Ops 2 came out, was Hardpoint, and then when Modern Warfare 3 came out and they redid Headquarters, those two game modes are always in the back of my head because that's where all the snipers would go. That and Drop Zone.
I didn't play Drop Zone.
Oh, it's so stupid, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Hardpoint with care packages that fall on your head every 5 seconds you're in the hill.
That sounds terrible.
It was fun as shit. Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Those were the days of just coming home, plugging in the Elgato, trying to hit a clip, but could never hit a clip because I was just bad.
Now you can't hit a clip because of shotguns. And people running halfway across the map, murdering you with one shot, and it's nuts. I'm over it. I don't condone you using it. I respectfully disagree with your choice to use it.
So, okay, they did nerf the shotguns at first, but they didn't do it the proper way. I think bringing Akimbo back into the game, especially on shotguns, ruined everything.
Yeah,
especially since you can put Akimbo on your pistols along with damage mags. Why can you put sights on these things if they're Akimbo?
What it was ghosts. You did it with the magnums for a calling card. It was a dog with sunglasses on. It looked dope. I think it said, "I don't know what I'm doing." I think that's why people run sights on them now. It's just in remembrance.
Shotguns, Akimbo. Come on, Vanguard. Come on, Sledgehammer. Do you want another Modern Warfare 2 where everyone's using the 1887s across the map and one-shotting people?
I think they do.
Listen, if you want that,
it's most people's most wanted game. I don't think it's fair to. I don't know if they're 1887 quality shotguns because those things
they're
were
close.
Nuts. But
dude, Eagle's Nest left side map when you spawn on offense. People bust out that door and just hit you across the map with packed powder double barrels.
Yeah.
Do they really want to come back with 1887-esque weapons, but they don't want everybody running Akimbo and shooting people across the map with them?
I think they do, or they wouldn't have put it in the game. They're a bunch of losers there at Sledgehammer. I need y'all to tighten up. We don't need Akimbo anything. Akimbo makes everything overpowered. Everything. It always has.
Yeah.
In any Call of Duty, the Akimbo things were overpowered. It's ridiculous. Get it out of here.
So going back to the pistols really quick, you can Akimbo the machine pistols and the 1911s. The 1911s can have damage mags plus the automatic barrel.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. Nonsense.
You know what? I'm gonna be running that one day.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It's the best. You're gonna murder people.
So let's hop over to a different game really quick. Let's talk what just happened this past weekend, especially in another competitive shooter that is all the rage right now, but a lot of people don't care for it.
That's me.
Don't like it.
Look,
and that is Halo.
Look, I don't dislike it. I played it. I gave it a shot. I gave it a fair shot. I had a good time. I don't like being bad. Okay? That's what it came down to. I don't like being bad. And when I see playing Halo, I'm like, I'm never going to progress in this. When in reality, if I put in the time, I feel like I could be fine in it.
Oh, you put in just a little bit more time than you have? Like, you put in so much time in Call of Duty.
I put it
if you take a little bit, you take a fraction of that and you put it towards Halo. Like you played like 2 hours of Halo a day, just messing around, mucking about, playing big team battle. You'll see yourself get better. Plus, you're now playing Call of Duty on mouse and keyboard, which we'll touch on in a little bit.
Bad. I'm bad. It's weird because I still lead the team.
Anyway, back to Halo.
Me and Mike were both playing mouse keyboard and did better than Cam. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, dude.
Oh my god. I mean, everybody's better than Cam. Anyway, going back to Halo.
We do though.
We know Cameron, Sopping Chipmunk. He's a good kid.
He's something.
He's a great guy. He's something else though. Smokes get you killed. Anyway,
Halo.
Optic Halo.
Yeah.
Optic Halo, or right now Envy, went back to back NA Open champions against C9. That's great.
You deserve that. Back to back.
I mean, Ola, you got Trippy, you got Lucid, you got APG. Dude, that is a team that
I can't wait to get into Halo this year competitively. I love watching competitive. I like watching anything where people at the top of their craft, you know. I really like watching professional Call of Duty. Professional just about anything. Halo's not going to be any different. I've never really watched Halo before. There was a time when I didn't watch Call of Duty, but I'd like to watch it and get into it. I watched a bit of these tournaments. The end of the first week was insane. Bracket reset to win it. That's big balls right there, boy.
So all right, talking competitive. Would you watch competitive Roblox?
Yeah. I've literally never seen anything Roblox at all.
Roblox is just like, hey, you want to play a free game that rips off every other game? Go play it with Minecraft-esque graphics.
Fair enough.
So, how are you enjoying competitive Call of Duty and Halo the same? What are you enjoying more watching when you watch?
Call of Duty. I mean,
okay.
But not by as I don't dislike watching Halo. I enjoy it. I wish that I knew the players more, like I do Call of Duty, and that's why I like it. I've seen content, I've watched, I know these people as much as they've shown themselves to us, you know. Halo, I don't, and that's on me. I'd like to start getting into it though, and watching more and becoming more active. I think it's really neat to. There's a lot of cool things that can be done. I mean, they got skins already. There's just, we'll see what else they do with the competitive side as like giving to us as the casuals.
Okay. So I remember turning on my TV when I was a kid, turning it on to USA Network when it was just up and coming, and watching competitive Halo 2.
Really? It was on like national TV?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It was on USA Network. Yep. And just like how Call of Duty went to TBS for season 6, season 6 or something, they were on TV.
I did not know that.
I think. Yeah, from what I remember, yeah. I mean, quick Google search.
That's crazy though. I mean, that's cool that Halo was like, I believe you. I've only watched competitive Call of Duty since IW, really, Infinite Warfare. I watched a little bit of Black Ops 3, but
it was Black Ops 4 X League on TBS and Halo.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so Halo.
So did that X League have it didn't have the same pros, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Did it really?
It had phase. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I cannot.
I just don't know that gaming will ever be able to be viewed by just people on TV. And I say that as people don't stumble upon watching gaming, I don't think. I think that's something that you do game, or you like gaming and you go to it that way. I don't think it's something that you stumble on and like stay on that channel and just be like, oh.
You know, I think the opposite, because that's how I got into poker.
Poker's not gaming.
Poker is a
apple, sport. Orange, very different.
They're both fruits.
People think a lot differently about poker than they do gaming. People think gaming is a nonsensical waste of time, whereas poker is a way to make money for people. And a card game, it's people think very negatively about video games a lot of the time.
Okay. It was just how I got into poker, watching it on ESPN when poker was a taboo for a lot of people, because it was just people with money going to a casino and spending all their money.
Sure.
I mean, I live 3 minutes from one of the biggest casinos in upstate New York, and let me tell you something: the people that you see coming out of there without a car or a shirt on their back is sad.
That's wild.
Let's talk meta weapons and what should happen to them. Your opinions first, Drew.
Yeah, damage max should be deleted from the files of the game. That's what should start. Then we can see what things are actually need balancing. I mean, the automaton shoots as straight as any gun I've ever shot before. It's wildly accurate. It takes a few extra shots. I think it's pretty well balanced, to be quite honest.
I think it's the ACR of this game.
Yeah, I think it's the most balanced gun in this game. I really do. Go on, I see you thinking. What are your thoughts?
In all honesty, I think the most balanced gun in this game is the Volk. In all honesty,
I haven't used the Volk enough to give you an opinion on that.
Because I remember when the competitive rule sets first came out, the two most disliked weapons was the bar and the XZ.
The NZ41?
Yes, that one. The NZ41.
A dumpster.
It two shots people sometimes, but only sometimes.
I think it's got horizontal recoil. Who's got horizontal recoil, bro? What?
Well, the NZ apparently.
Oh, yeah, apparently. We got a horizontal recoil. What the fuck?
I mean, it's going to be another league where it's probably going to be a 2 or 3 gun meta, depending on the map.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be an STG. I don't know the sub they're going to use. I really don't.
It's going to be the MP40.
It might be the MP40 or the PPSH or the.
I don't think it's going to be the PPSH.
It could
no
be
offense.
any of those. We don't know.
I mean, if it's going to be the PPSH, it's going to be for super close-up maps because
But check it. The PPSH doesn't need damage max. The MP40 does.
Not necessarily, no. I haven't been running the damage mags in games. I've been running the 64 round mag.
It needs them to be viable. It doesn't kill as quick.
I mean, yeah, if you don't have recoil booster.
My PPSH doesn't really recoil that much.
No,
there's no
anymore.
reason to. I don't know. I would never choose the MP40 over the PPSH. I just don't see that happen. But that's me. That's my personal opinion. Call of Duty pros know what they're talking about. They get paid to do this for a living. They'll choose the gun. Anyways, the automaton's going to be the flex gun. So you'll have an AR, 2 subs, and a flex. And the automaton will be the flex gun. That person that needs to take a line of sight, but not hold a long line of sight. Just go up and take one, and then can hold it. You really don't think the PPSH is even in consideration? All right, we'll see.
No,
we'll see.
Even though I love the PPSH, I enjoy it. I don't see it being as useful as it was in World War II.
No, it's not the same gun.
No,
we get 10 attachments, bro.
Well,
bananas.
8 attachments to a kid in a proficiency, technically.
So they'll get 9 attachments overall with your kid in proficiency because they won't get the damage mags.
Yeah,
but
I mean, they're not going to be using any mags.
They shouldn't be
this year. No,
I would imagine they would. I don't think that they should use any of the special ammo, even LinkedIn, even FMJ. I don't think they should use any of it. I think that's a FMJ. Casual thing that was let in. I don't know. I don't think it should be used. I think they should all be using basic bullets.
Would you take off all the bullet types? You personally?
To play with? No. For competitive integrity, yes.
Okay. But if everybody has the same ammo type and they restrict it to one ammo type, would that be okay in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about just don't be using the frangible and the incendiary rounds and the hollow points. I mean, not that people use them anyways, except for incendiary rounds. Those things are super annoying. But I mean, mostly you got LinkedIn, which is just a long barrel, but in
Yeah.
ammos.
Yeah.
And FMJ. That's all that I use personally. But
Yeah, that's
if
all I
if
use.
they just restricted it to FMJ, I'm not gonna be upset about it. I think from the beginning there should be no ammo like types put in.
Especially on shotguns.
There's no shotguns in the CDL, Craig.
I'm just saying for
If I see
casual use.
Scump, this is for you. If I see you run around with a combat shotgun, listen to me. I'm not gonna like it.
Pulls out a combat shotgun with a sawed-off barrel.
And incendiary rounds. Just blasting people, fire coming out. No, you're better than that.
All right. So talking about teammates, talking about how we play as a team, you and I, plus our other buddies. We know how to read the situation. We know how to read how our teammates are going to play.
Yes.
For the most part. Unless you're Cameron.
I'm okay at that. I'm better at reading opponents.
I'm better at reading
in one spot. I didn't move for 30 seconds. Doesn't sound like a long time. I want you to go sit in somewhere for 30 seconds and time it and not move. No, don't get jumpy. Don't shoot at nothing. Don't be swaying your gun, looking up, peeking around. Go sit somewhere for 30 seconds. That takes a lot of patience. And I had it, and it got me the win.
See, I play a different play style.
Yes.
I've gotten a little bit more laid back than I have been on, like, let's say Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah, you definitely don't push as much or rush as much.
Or Cold War.
Yeah.
Because I knew the angles and how to play it properly. This game, you got fucking walls that will break behind you. You have no idea where anybody's coming.
Decoy everything's destructible, and it frustrates me so much. Decoy. See, I play slower.
Name all the maps.
Yeah.
Decoy.
I play slower. I'm the guy that may not get I'm definitely not getting a first blood. I'm probably not going to get a second blood or a third blood. But when the rest of the team's dead, there's Dru. And Dru doesn't drive an automatic.
He's got that big wrinkly brain.
Dru got that clutch in him. That's what he does. But I digress. I play a lot slower. He got the automatic joke. No, I play a lot slower. It took me a
second. I'm like, huh?
And I might not end the game with the most kills, but we're gonna win. I'm gonna do everything I can to win the game. I'm not there to I'm there to create content, obviously, for my stream for TikTok. But I'll do that in my own way by showing you how to win games. I don't need to go out there and be flashy and get the 2-3 piece right off the rip. Cool, you ran in their spawn and they weren't looking at you. That's not as good of a kill to me as winning a 1v2 and defusing the bomb to win the round, you know? It's just I play differently.
So how would you better your teammates that you
Slow down. You have 2 whole minutes. Takes 5 seconds to plant the bomb. You have 2 whole minutes to get picks, to rotate, to get power positions, to get set up for this bomb plant and ensure that a bomb site is open and free. Take that time. It's a long time. These rounds of search it's a long time to be in a moment, to actually be in this moment and really just focusing in on it. 2 minutes is a long time to do that. And it feels like a long time, which is why people rush and they push, and I get it. It's more fun to play that way, which is fine if that's what you're going for. I like to win. And that's what I do.
The best part is the people that we play against, not the people that we have on our team. They don't understand search and destroy to the point where it's not team deathmatch. It's not whoever has the most kills win. You can drop 20 kills. Ask me how I know this and still lose by 4 rounds.
Yeah. It's not TDM. You got to use your brain. And it's not all about just pulling right trigger, dropping 4 people around. If you don't get the bomb down and that one or two people hide. Nothing matters. You have to play the game mode correctly. When you're defending, don't push past the bomb. You got to defend that bomb. Why do you need to go to their spawn? You don't need to.
Yeah.
It's more fun. I understand that. But if you're playing to win, don't push past the bomb. Get to the bomb. Hold your angles. Hold your power positions, and win the match. That's
my
just
favorite
me.
thing. I agree. There, you hold the angles that like hold an off angle. You don't have to hold directly on the bomb. Just hold an off angle. My favorite thing is playing Hotel Royale, Search and Destroy, and a lot of people are now picking it up. But you can go directly into the doors, into your spawn doors. Go straight up. You'll see a big post.
Yep.
That's a big square, right?
Yep.
Peek to the right or left of it, and you can get so much information that way.
Yeah.
You can see who's going into bar, who's going bottom elevator.
Yep.
You can even get a pick if you're sitting there waiting long enough.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing that people don't think about when they're playing Search, your life is much more important than your kill. If you're going to go out there and you're one shot after getting into an engagement, get back, play your life. If there's anything I've learned from professional Call of Duty, playing your life is the most important thing. Because, yeah, you can get that kill and die right away, or you can run away, reposition, and get that kill and not even be close to death and still help your teammates, get information, continue to live in the round, and do more for your team.
Listen, if you like, Rambo said it perfectly when he was coaching just the Dallas Empire squad. If you can get a kill but then die, it's a meaningless kill.
Yeah. There's no point in getting traded out. It doesn't help your team in any way. All it does is lessen the number of people on the map, including your team.
But like, let's say you decide, well, not decide, but you get into a nice position. It's a 5v5. You get 2 picks compared to your 1 death. That is not a meaningless death. It is just not. What's the word? It's frowned upon, but you did something more impactful for your team than just getting 1 kill and someone else trading you.
Yeah, and the way I think about it, it's always about how am I best going to serve my team, you know?
Yep.
Get this information, let them know this information. Hold a bomb site. Like a lot of people like to push mid or a different bomb site. I'll hold the off bomb site. The other thing, if you really want to help your team, right? Everybody wants to help their team, right?
All the time.
On offense of Search and Destroy, there's going to be a little thing on the ground that says bomb. Somebody's going to pick it up. It ain't got to be you, but somebody's going to pick it up. I want you to look above their head. It's going to say defend in a little pentagon looking shape. It's got a little V at the bottom. Follow that hoe all the way to the bomb site. Okay? Protect him. That way, you're there when the bomb gets planted. Your guy can't get insta-traded or insta-killed after planting the bomb, and it get diffused. I had one 2 days ago on Desert Sea Oasis. And I killed the guy. He planted A Street. I hold A Street. Killed the guy. Diffused it. The teammate, they were nowhere. It was a 1v4 after I killed the guy. And we won from that. There's no reason for that. All you gotta do is follow the guy with the bomb. That's if you're wanting to win. Okay? It doesn't even have to be people you're playing with. These are random people on the internet. If the guy's going to plant the bomb, go with him. If he's going to go to the bomb and go be stupid, I don't know what to tell you. You got a bad teammate.
Yeah, especially if you get a map like, let's say, Dome, where a teammate can spawn on the bomb.
Yes. First and foremost here with this, Dome is the worst map in the game.
False.
For Search and Destroy. It's worse than Subpins. It's worse than Numa. It's worse. It is a bad Search and Destroy map. It may be fine for other things. It's a bad Search and Destroy map.
Okay, I see that. I'm also looking at their Trello board right now.
Numa.
And Numa, yay. Anyway, so we hit all the topics that I personally read out and I wanted to touch on. But now I want to touch on some of the global MP fixes and known issues that are going to be fixed. Are you ready for this?
I don't know any of these, so this is fresh news for Drew.
All right. bullet penetration issues on bow cage.
Where?
Okay, so you know B bomb site?
Yep.
You know where A bomb site is?
Yep.
You know that little spot right there with the stairs?
Yep. That you can shoot through where the water wheel is?
No, other side.
Other side.
So you know where you go top barn, you can look out that window and you can see right there. That's Z. You can shoot that staircase all the way to B and kill someone that's defusing or planning.
Really?
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's never happened to me.
Yeah, so the next major issue that they're working on is spawn issues on Shipment.
Shocker. I'm so sick of people spawning and behind me. Or I'll spawn in front of somebody that's been sitting there, and it's just a free kill for them. I'm sick of it. Doesn't happen for me because I run around the map. But it happens for them all the time, and it's frustrating. Continue.
Spawn issues on Dome.
Ha! Dome is bad. That's all there is to it. Dome's bad.
This one's the best one. Multiple users have reported some operator weapon and camo challenges that are not tracking or bugged.
Yeah, that's kind of happens every year.
Every year. I know one weapon, the STG long shots get reset after 30 long shots.
Oh. How wonderful to work on something and progress and then it get taken away from you.
Care packages with their wonky physics.
Mike, that's for you, buddy. Ain't nobody else running care packages yet. Nobody.
Mortar barrages not being put down.
Okay, so me and Mike figured out a fix to this. Funny enough.
What is it?
Just stop running. Stop running. Hit your right D-pad. Let it come out fully. Hold your right trigger, or however you use to throw it, and then you can walk and place it. I know you're typically trying to do this on Shipment or whatever. Just slow down is the key. Don't move. Hit your engagement. Engage it. He's gonna pull it out, and then hold your button to activate it, and then walk and then place it. It's worked every time for me since we slowed down.
Okay. This one hits a little bit close to home, even though we fixed his issue.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Dev error 5573.
Talk on it, Craig, because I ain't get that.
Okay. Certain operator skins are bugged to the point that if you actually put them on, it crashes your game.
It's the snow chick, right?
It's
like with the
Daniel.
White. I don't know.
It's Daniel. It's the one that Justin has.
Yeah.
The pre-order bonus for any of the characters are a little bugged.
Yep. That's the one I'm talking about.
And
Whoa.
The last one that is of notable change is I know that I get this a lot is packet burst during gameplay.
Packet burst. I love it. What it does for me is it lags and I hate it.
The best part that it does for me is it brings my FPS down to 1 and my packet burst, my latency up to 4,000.
Nice. So you're getting you get all the ping.
I get everybody's in the server, ping. Bro. Everybody's ping. I think I touched on everything that I wanted to touch on. Is there anything that you want to touch on?
Yeah. What's the first gun you're gonna get gold?
I'm gonna try the M1911.
Yeah, that's a solid choice. You've been using that a lot. I think that'd be really cool.
I mean, it's either that or just get down with the sickness and go for the STG.
We didn't see that coming.
I mean,
I get it. It's the meta weapon. You pull it out. I think there should be a rule, and if this rule was implemented, then stupid shit would happen less. I don't think you should pull out a shotgun unless a shotgun's been pulled out on you. I don't think that you should pull out. What else is a stupid thing? The riot shields. I could do without seeing those. You don't need a turtle shell on your back. Okay? Be better. Be a man.
You're not Michelangelo. Calm down.
Get shot in the back. Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Spawn in and shoot somebody, or they shoot you. Be a man.
Be a man.
What is your next gold gun? Since you got 2.
I have
a guess.
What's your guess? Let's hear it.
The bar.
Nope. It's probably going to be the automaton. I don't care if you call it the automaton. You're wrong. It's the automaton. All right?
It's the automaton.
There ain't very many people with me on my side, but it's the automaton. Your automaton is out of here.
I've been calling it the automaton since the game came out with you.
Yes, you have. It's not very many people are with us. It's the
Nope.
automaton to most. Probably that the
But
bar's probably a close second.
I think I'm actually closer to get my automaton gold.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only need like 2 challenges.
I'd do them.
I mean, we could. I know our friend Mike needs to play some Shipment.
No, he got his Gewehr leveled up. He's got his auto barrel. It's stupid,
Nice.
dude. That thing pops.
I might try that next.
Next double weapon XP weekend, or however long it lasts. What's the next gun that you're gonna max rank?
Max rank.
Yep.
Probably a gun that I haven't even touched yet. Probably. Yeah, a few of them. It will probably end up being. Oh, come on! It's on the tip of my tongue. Help me out here.
What is it? What kind of gun is it?
It's an AR.
It's an AR. So the NZ41, the bar, the Itra Burst.
Itra Burst. There you go.
Okay. I
it's
can
only
see
level
that.
1 for me.
It looks good. Gold. That's what I'm talking about. It's a fun gun, man. It one bursts, and when you can get the one burst to hit, it's it's nice.
Does it remind you of the M8?
No.
Like you won't run it every map?
No. I run it on Numa because I hate Numa, and I hate myself, so that's what I run. It's actually worked out pretty well. Make
sure when you play Numa on defense, you blow up all the barrels, please. Thank you.
Okay. B-bomb on Numa, when you're defending, just shoot the barrels right away. Because that's a free kill if you don't shoot them barrels. And a lot of people don't. I watched Dr. Lupo today practice for a tournament, and he stood on B-bomb. And I was just yelling at my phone. Excuse me, Benjamin. Those bombs blow up. Those barrels blow up, and that'll kill you.
I mean, the bombs blow up, too.
They do. That's true. If you don't defuse them in time. For me, next gun that I'm going to max is the Type 100. Seen a lot of people using it, and that thing 2 shots, and that's pretty dumb. I don't know if they're going to fix that, nerf it, whatever, but I think I'd like to give it a try.
You know what? I'm going to take back the Itra Burst.
Okay.
That might be the second one I do this next double XP weekend.
Okay. What's the first?
I'm going to go out, and I'm going to do the Sten.
Do the Sten. I've literally... I mean, literally never seen anybody but me use the Sten. I didn't use it very much either because it was bad. But hopefully you get some attachments on it, then maybe it rocks. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it with some attachments and see what it can do.
That or the Owen gun.
Look, the Owen gun's not bad. So I have a rule, and I've tried to share it with the other people in my group. Nobody's really taking me up on it, but if I go 0-3, I pull out the Owen gun and just use it the rest of the game. It's kind of a fun thing to play on the name, if you couldn't tell. But that thing slaps. You get a sight on it, that thing 3-shot just about any range. It's really not a bad gun.
I mean, I can't speak for everybody in our group, but I think the only other person that would go 0-3 is Justin.
We've all gone 0-3. At some point or another. It doesn't happen all the time. At some point. We've all gone 0-3. It doesn't happen
all the time. I don't really pay attention to the scoreboard when that happens. I just start going, shit.
I bet you don't.
I don't at all. You want to end with a public service announcement?
Yeah. All right, guys. Look. You're playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty's known for talking shit to people. Okay? We get it. There's a way to talk shit and not cross the line. There are lines to be crossed. You can call it soft. You can call it what you want. At the end of the day, telling somebody to unalive themselves in any way, shape, or form, it's unacceptable as a society to do this. It doesn't need to happen. It's just unexcusable. Now that we have so much information on suicide and how things impact people, you don't care enough about somebody else to not say that, then you just need to mute your mic. You don't need to converse with other human beings. I had to yell at somebody that we play with. I'm not going to name a name. I hope it doesn't happen again. I'm all about second chances and forgiveness, so I'm not going to stop playing with them just because of it. I believe that people can change. So
yeah,
I as soon as he's ready to play again, because he didn't like me yelling at him about it. I get it. I don't like being yelled at as an adult either, but there's certain lines that you can't go past, and he did it, and I told him it was unacceptable. That goes for everybody. You say something like that, anything racial, anything homophobic,
Yep.
whatever, you get muted right away, and I don't even deal with it at all. Don't tolerate it at all.
What is the benefit of doing this to somebody over the internet? Being racist, being homophobic, being, telling someone that unaliving themselves is a course of action that they should take is just
What do you gain from that?
exactly.
What do you get from that? I don't understand it.
Like, if you see a streamer, are you hoping they get banned because you said something?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's 2021. The companies that watch people stream, they don't ban the streamer anymore. They ban you.
And it's unacceptable. I've taken it upon myself to treat teammates and enemies alike with respect. I don't talk shit unless shit's getting talked to me. Tell everybody GG's at the end of the game. I feel like I'm one of the nicest people I've ever seen on Call of Duty, especially to random people. People that give me shit constantly, that talk shit about me being a streamer, or nobody's watching your stream. Nobody's going to want to watch this. Don't do this. Everybody that has anything to say to me, that's fine, man. You have your way of thinking of it. I have mine. And I can leave it at that. But people actually, it's funny how mad people get when you don't show interest in when them trying to trigger you. It's these people, you allow the things in your mind. You allow what holds weight. You are the one that makes it hold weight. If they're just words, it's syllables coming in and out of your ear. Otherwise, you allow what holds weight in your brain and your mind and what you think about.
I have been trying to get better at that whole situation. I feel like I've made not big strides, little strides.
You've definitely made progress. It's not hard. It's not easy to do, man. We grew up in an era of just constantly yelling at other people.
Yep. Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, like we grew up in those lobbies, but it ended at that. You'd maybe send somebody a message, especially with streamers, man. Like, you'd never go into a streamer's stream. Like, we didn't know a lot of streamers back then, but the way that people are just berated for trying to create content, for trying to stream, for trying to do something other than just play the game that they love, to try and make other people happy like I do. The amount of shit that I get for just having TTV in my name and trying to drive people to my stream to maybe just come hang out, just say hi, to chill. I'm not here to be the best. I don't put in hours and hours a day. I'm not getting paid to play Call of Duty. I just want to make somebody happy. I make funny clips on TikTok. If I can make your day a little bit better, that's all I'm trying to do.
One guy asked me, why am I streaming? And, the best response that I have given people is because I like to do it. I like streaming. I do it for myself. So I have something to look back upon and go, that was funny.
Yeah.
And
sure.
The guy goes to me, you're not streaming for yourself because you only have yourself in there. I'm like, well, I'm supporting myself then.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to support me, good
That's
on
fine.
you.
If you don't want to come to my stream and watch how I play, because it's not about how I play. It's about interacting with me and me having an interaction with you, and we talk and we hang out. You don't like the way that I play, that's fine. You're not my audience. And you can keep on going to whoever you're going to go watch. You're not meant for me, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me. I'm not going to be a Nick Merckx. I'm not going to be a Tim the Tab Man. I'd be happy to have just a few people come in, hang out with me, and I can know that I have provided some kind of happiness for these people.
That's what we try to do.
Absolutely. Again, you have more to add, Craig?
No, I think I'm actually done. I think I hit everything on the head today.
Okay. fullstreakspodcast@gmail.com. Send your clips. We haven't gotten any because nobody watched the last couple. My hope is that one day one of these goes, kind of like people notice it and people back watch, go back and watch how we've come up. And because I do plan on doing these more and having fun, because I enjoy doing these podcasts with you, Craig.
I enjoy sitting here and having a meaningful conversation with you, and making sure it's cataloged, and that, I mean, even in like maybe like a year, we go back and we look upon the ideas that we had
Yeah.
and see if they come to surface.
And the haters are gonna hate, man. Whether it's your
Yeah,
stream, whether it's your YouTube, your podcast, your whatever, they're gonna say you shouldn't be doing this. You don't need to be doing this. Nobody's gonna watch this. You're trying. That's all you can do.
yeah.
You're trying to do something a little bit different than the next person, and I can't knock you for it. I've Every time I see a TTVer now, I mean, I've only done this the past week or two. I'll see TTV or YouTube or whatever. It used to be Mixer. I'd go to their stream and at least say hi. Just check them out. Hey, I was in the game. GG's. You know. But that's me. I feel like I'm different than a lot of people, especially people that play Call of Duty.
See, I did that to a guy that we were playing on Bowcage. He was talking a lot of shit, right? But at the end of the game, we all said GG, and he said GG back. I went into a stream. I said, "Hey, man, it was a fun game. Thank you for the challenge that we." Sure. But I also ended it with, "Sorry for pushing your shit in." Also,
that's playful banter.
And he snapped back at me, and I followed him, and he's good. He's not the best.
Yeah. But and see, it's not all about who's the best.
No.
Not every streamer is trying to be a professional. And people see TTVs in games and think that these people are trying to get signed to go play somewhere. Not everybody is. I promise you, not everybody. I'm not. I'm literally trying to maybe hit something cool, clutch up once or twice. And I mean, I don't put in the time like a professional. I don't expect the results of a professional. I'm not trying to be the best.
I mean, we don't have 13, 14 hours a day to sit down.
No.
Like you allegedly you're a family man.
That's what they say.
And I am trying to get back on my feet, and I'm helping my family.
Sure.
So I have maybe like from like 4 p.m. to like 8 p.m. 4 hours.
Yeah. That's not enough time to be a professional, a semi-pro. That's not enough time, and we're not advertising it as that. I'm not putting it out there that, hey, I'm the next Scump, or I'm the next Dashy, I'm the next Illy. Literally every time I tweet my stream, it's come hang out. That's a very chill vibe. I don't get frustrated very often. I don't yell. I don't scream at people. I treat people on the game with respect and talk to them like they were in front of me instead of behind a screen. So that's a different thing that I feel like sets me apart. One day I'm going to find my audience. Somebody's going to notice that and say that it's wholesome, but I don't see it as wholesome. I see it as regular. I see the other shit as toxic and bad, not that being the regular. I think what I do is the regular, and that's not necessarily wholesome. People that all they see is toxic shit see me as wholesome, and it's just, I'm just being who I am.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever come into my stream, I'll say it like this: Dru is the yin to my yang.
That's true. I like that. Yeah.
Dru balances me out. When I'm not with Dru, I get a little bit more cynical.
Sure.
I guess is the word. But I know that when I'm with a good friend and all our other friends, I don't have to be as toxic as I think I am.
Right.
I mean, I still get...
I try to provide that. I mean, I say every time anybody gets killed, good job. And anybody clutches, good round, nice job. And things like that.
Also, this is for the talk.
It's just, yeah, like, I'll hype you up. And that's the way that I would hype you up. I'm not a very animated person. No. I don't do a lot of jumping around and flashy shit. I'm fat, But I'll tell you good job, and I will... It's okay to laugh, man.
I'm not laughing.
I can see it. It's okay.
I'm not.
But that's not who I am. I'm not that animated. But I'll give you all your praise, and I'll just tell you how good of a job you're doing, because I feel like we don't do that enough. Like, just as a society, we don't tell people when they're doing good. all we do is point out the bad things. So, oh, you missed your shots. Oh, you didn't do great. You should have planted the bomb. Blah 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 blah. You can talk about the negative, or you can talk about the positive. And you also have to be able to take advice. You can call it criticism, but you have to be able to stop just thinking in your way, your point of view, and let somebody else's thought cross your mind and say, hey, I didn't think of it this way. Maybe I should have done this instead of just saying, no, the way I play is the right way to play, and it's just not working, you know?
Everybody has their own mindset and their play style.
Yeah.
It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about the team coming together and being able to just have a good time. And as Dru said to me, I mean, how are you going to make friends on the internet if you're not nice?
Yeah, I'm not looking to make friends with people that are just constantly berating me. I don't mind busting balls, you know? We can talk shit back
I don't know
and
how we
forth.
became friends.
Because you were my PP, man.
No one could. Everyone just used me in Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry, World at War.
World War II.
Yeah, that too. Whatever.
There was 2 in there.
There was 2 eyes.
But yeah, this is I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up. This has been a fun one. I can't wait to get this out to people. Full Streaks Podcast at gmail.com. Send your clips, questions, comments. Drop the comments. Like or dislike it. Yep. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can hit that thumbs down. Just tell us why. I don't expect everybody to enjoy the product. That's fine. You don't like it, I would like a reason as to why. Maybe we can tweak some things. You don't like how long we talk about a certain subject. That's fine. I'm open to hearing that and adjusting things. I hope this finds somebody and it makes their day a little bit better. Greg, I'm glad I got to do this with you.
Andrew, I have been loving every second of this. I can't wait for the next one. I do want to do this probably middle of the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good with that. And thanks for watching. If you watched all this way, you're a great person. No, most people don't watch all the way to the end of any video because they know that the credits or whatever's gonna roll, the thank yous and blah blah blah. But that's CJ. At that guy CJ on most socials, especially his Twitch, his TikTok.
That's true. It's I am Big Dru on Twitch, TikTok. It is Instagram, Big Dru Gaming on Big Dru Gaming on Facebook.
Yep. I don't post there very much. I'm gonna try to start. I've been lacking.
I mean, we should be live from. I'm gonna start trying to go live between 4 and 8 just to get a schedule going. Need it be Call of Duty, need it be Rocket League or Halo, whatever I'm playing. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
I typically go live after I get home from work around 5 p.m. Eastern to whenever I end up getting off. Again, don't come in expecting the greatest player on the planet. I'm gonna miss shots. I'm gonna make bad plays. I'm not gonna read things right. That's okay. I'm there to have fun, and this is the first Call of Duty in a while that I've actually been able to have fun with. So I hope to see y'all in my chat and CJ's chat. Thanks for watching. Peace.